Strategic alliance, as I said, depending upon what is your objective and what you want to achieve, you have different options. Yeah. One is joint venture when you have long-term objectives. You feel you want the help from your partner for a reasonably longer period of time, then you create joint venture. When you have short-term objectives, then you generally go with strategic alliance. We discuss and you will understand. When we say strategic alliance, as I said, again, it is a form of partnership. Yeah. But then different from joint venture. Over here, two or more partners join hands together for certain specified objective, very specific objective only. And as I said, generally for a specific period of time only, 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, reasonably short period of time compared to joint venture. Because you have some specific objective, you might be lacking in some area, and you feel if for that period of time, if your local partner can help you or your partner can help you, you can do it better. For example, initially, Renault company, when they decided to enter into Indian market, they felt we before do the business at a larger scale, we would like to see whether we can get success or not. So they join hand with Renault company, Mahindra company of India, Mahindra and Mahindra, where they decided to make a particular single car only Logan company and all that things. So when you have short-term objectives, what you do is strategic alliance. Once these objectives are achieved, you terminate this alliance. The way Renault company established itself, they got separated from Mahindra and they come out with their own outlet with number of products. Only one product came from that alliance, that was Logan. Again, this is a good case study. We'll discuss it in detail later on. As I said, joint venture and strategic alliance are two different ways. As I said, generally joint venture is for a longer period of time, when strategic alliance is a reasonably shorter period of time. One point of difference between joint venture and strategic alliance is, in joint venture, all the party, two or more, whatever number, they always bring equity. As I said, for example, in Air Asia, 51 was of Tata, 49 was Air Asia from Malaysia. But in the case of strategic alliance, there is no equity participation. Because in strategic alliance, new company is not created, never. In joint venture, always a new company is created, and that's why they bring equity. Strategic alliance, no new company is created, and that's why there is no question of bringing equity also. That is what I say. Joint venture has a distinct identity and continues for a longer period of time. That is why new company is created, because you want to have something for a longer period of time. Strategic alliance is generally temporary alliance, and that's why new company is never created. It is short-term objective, short-term alliance, temporary alliance for a specific objective. Once you achieve it, you called up the alliance. And that's why it is generally we say that strategic alliance is something like a virtual organization. New organization is never created. That is why joint venture and strategic alliance is created. Hero Honda is a joint venture. Tata and Fiat was a strategic alliance. We can discuss two examples of strategic alliance and you will understand what exactly it means. Very common in hotel industry. For example, you all know Oberoi group of hotels. They have a strategic alliance with Lufthansa Airlines, Hong Kong Bank, and Mercury Travels. Now you understand, these all are related industry, because somebody who stay in hotel will travel from any airline company, might use any local transportation mode also, and might be using some bank facility, credit card and all that thing. And that's why you understand these four companies have created a strategic alliance. Again, I said new company is not created, but then they have joined hand so as to help each other in different way. All these four companies undertake promotional activities jointly. You understand, these all four companies are not competitive. They are complementary product or services. How they help each other? For example, any person who stays in Oberoi Hotel get bonus point. His bonus point increases if he use or travel by Lufthansa Airlines. Further, it increases when they use Hong Kong Bank facilities and when they engages with Mercury Travel Services and vice versa. So when you use each other's facility, your bonus point get accumulated. And these cumulated bonus points you can use or redeem for using facility or service of any of these four companies. Yeah. You get various prizes, including free air ticket to New York when you have certain amount of bonus points. You can use these bonus points at Oberoi hotels also for redeeming, Hansa Airlines also, and accordingly. So this is how you all are in non-competing business, but then you are a complementary product or services. You all can help each other and you all can grow together. More or less similar, Taj Group of Hotels also have formed similar alliance with British Airways to promote each other. Under this agreement, Taj Group gives priority to the traveler who come by British Airways. In turn, British Airways help the customers in booking at Taj Hotels. And that is how they both can grow together. This is very common. And again, as I said, these are just example where complementary industries are separated. Same industry, and that's why were helping the competitors. That's why they get separated. Over here, as you can see, these are not competitors, and that's why this type of strategic alliance may last for reasonably longer period of time also. Let's discuss some types of strategic alliances. As I said, idea is to grow together. Clear. Idea is to take help of another company where you are lacking. For example, one common strategic alliance is technology development alliance. You understand certain industry, developing new technology is very, very expensive. When you do it on your own, it is not only time consuming, but expensive also. So what you do is that even though somebody is your competitor, you join hand to develop that technology so that in future both of you can use it. Like very common in defense sector. For example, BrahMos missile, you all know. Yesterday only we had a test fire of BrahMos missile. Now that missile technology was jointly developed by India and Russia. And that's why if you understand the name BrahMos, Brahmaputra River and Moscow. So that is how they have developed so many technologies. Otherwise, this is hugely expensive technology and time consuming. Yeah. Same way in corporate also, industry also, business also, technology is expensive. So rather than developing and investing everything on your own, you join hand. Like this corona vaccine also, people have joined, company have joined hand so as to do it on a speedy base and save some money. Another type of strategic alliance is operation and logistic alliance. Two different company comes together to share operation and logistic alliance. For example, Tata and Fiat we already have discussed. Tata is an Indian company, Fiat is a foreign company. What type of strategic alliance they entered was Tata allowed Fiat company in early 2000 to use Tata's outlet to sell Fiat cars. In return, Fiat company gave engine technology to Tata company. So that is what we say, helping each other. But as I said, it was competitor and strategic alliance between competitor, and that's why it didn't last for a longer period of time. Another alliance is between Nissan and Renault company. If you have observed lately, so many products of Nissan and Renault are identical. For example, Nissan Micra, Renault, for example, Renault Duster and Nissan Terrano. Why it is? Because both of them are using manufacturing technology also, and even logistic also, production also, manufacturing facility, both of them are using same. Other type of strategic alliance is where you join hand together for marketing or sales or service alliance. You take help of, for example, for years, Amazon was using FedEx courier services because they are expert in that way. So whenever you feel that you are not so good in some areas, you can take help of another. It can be in marketing area also, it can be in sales also, it can be service also. Yeah. Any area where you are weaker, you can find a partner who are stronger in that area, and with them you can create either strategic alliance or even joint venture also, depending upon your objectives. Now the fourth one is different from what we have done first three. It can be any of these three. Yeah. Strategic alliance can be between company of the same country or company from different country, like Tata and Fiat. It is different countries, so multi-country alliance. If two companies are from the same country and join hand, then it is single country alliance. So it is simple to understand. Fifth one is a bit typical, not complicated or difficult, but then you understand X and Y alliance. Now X and Y are just an alphabet to refer what type of value creation different partner do. Many a time you observe, like for example, if you talk about Tata and Fiat, it was an alliance. But in this type of alliance, what you observed is that both the partner, they brought different skills. Like Tata, what they brought was distribution. Fiat, what they brought was engine technology. So that is why it is an X type of alliance. X type of alliance means what? All the partner, they brought different skills. Yeah. Not the same skills. Yeah. Tata is lacking engine technology, so Fiat brought that technology. Fiat was lacking distribution facility, so Tata helped them in that way. So in X type of alliance, different partner bring different skills. So by that they create value to the alliance. In Y type of alliance, both the partner or all the partner bring same skills, like Renault and Nissan, their alliance. Both the company together, they did what is production, manufacturing, R&D. So that is Y type of alliance where all the partner focus or bring similar type of skill. Yeah. Either way, you can help each other, you can save time, expenditure, and together you can grow faster and at a larger scale. Already discussed more or less same reason. Strategic alliance is created with an idea to create synergy. As I just said, what we can achieve individually and what we can achieve together, second option is always better. If we join hands together, then it is 2 plus 2, 5, not 4. Okay. And that is why strategic alliance is created. Strategic alliance brings different competency of partners together. Fiat brought engine technology, Tata brought distribution facilities. You can think about Oberoi group of hotels and their strategic alliance, how they all could grow together. Yeah. Another reason to create strategic alliance is that you understand that so many industry technologies changing so rapidly, it is difficult for an individual company to develop this matching competency on their own. It takes a lot of time. So you can join hand together. Either you jointly develop that technology or you divide. I will develop this technology, you develop this technology. So at the end of the time period, we have two technology which both of us can use. So it's not always money. It is about time also. It is about competency. In many cases, as I just discussed in the case of automobile and all the things, developing new product is not only time consuming, but it is costly also. And through badge engineering, as I said, you use the same technology design and all the things, and you come out with a different name, Nissan Micra, Renault Pulse, otherwise the same product but promoted with different name under badge engineering. We'll discuss later on in more detail, so as to bring sales for both of the company. Many a time, not only strategic alliance, other alliance also is formed so as to get an entry. Like joint venture also was created before 91 and even after 91 is because you want to enter into Indian market. Otherwise, direct entry is not allowed. Same is the case with strategic alliance also. It is one way of entering into Indian market or other foreign market also, where otherwise you do not get an entry, or other way of entering is costly and more risky. So you choose a local partner, with them you do the business, and it is a safer way because local partner have better knowledge about that particular market. This is one of the biggest advantage and reason. Strategic alliance are created as you want to learn from your partner. Like as I said, it was a joint venture, but obviously through joint venture, Hero company could learn technology of manufacturing two-wheelers, and today they have become a formidable player in two-wheeler industry. So joining hand means you can learn from each other. In a way, it is a risk also. For Honda, when they created a joint venture with Hero Cycle, they would not have thought a cycle company will become a competitor for them in future. And that is from learning from them only. And that is why joint venture also and strategic alliance also collapse, because you are developing future competitors. So this always is a risk. When you come together, when you do something on partnership base, there is always a risk that you are losing your secrets to your partner, and that partner will become your future competitors. That has time and again has happened in joint venture also and strategic alliance also. One of the problems that already I have discussed. Strategic alliance is always created with an idea that win-win, we both win. But then many a time it happens that one party feel that you have gained more and I have lost more. That's why they get separated. So there are some of the problems. One already I have discussed. You are developing future competitors. Another problem of strategic alliance is that not only strategic alliance, any other partnership also. Partnership works well when there is a trust. When you don't trust each other, no partnership will ever work. Yeah. Various experiments have suggested that this trust, which is very necessary for strategic alliance or other form of partnership, trust turns into suspicion much earlier than expected, and alliance become meaningless. You've expected that at least 5 years will work, but then within 1 year you start suspecting each other and you get separated. Another problem is for separation is when alliance is formed, expectations are always high. When Fiat formed an alliance with Tata, they expected that we'll get a good enough market share. But even after 6-7 years of strategic alliance with Tata company, Fiat market share didn't increase more than 2%. Whereas a company who came very late, like Renault and Nissan, within 2-3 years, even Volkswagen also, within 2-3 years, they got market share more than Fiat company. And as a result, Fiat felt that we have not gained anything. Tata, on the other hand, have got benefited from our engine, like Tata Manza or Tata Indica Vista. And as a result, that alliance ultimately broken. Yeah. So when you join hand, you expect that we'll get some success, positive results. When you do not get it, you become frustrated, desperate, and ultimately the alliance is broken, which happened with Tata and Fiat also. This already I have discussed many times. The alliance, whether it is strategic alliance or joint venture also, when you join hand, your partner quickly learn from you. And that is why I say, why Honda choose a cycle company? Because they felt that if it is a two-wheeler company, they will learn engine technology and two-wheeler technology quickly. So they choose a cycle company believing that a cycle manufacturing company will not learn automobile technology that quickly, bike technology that quickly. And they were up to some extent true also, right also. It took 27 years, and even after separation, Hero company was not able to develop their own engines. Even today, they rely on some other companies. Okay. It is just because the product of joint venture went to Hero company, that is Hero Motorcorp. That's why they are survive even today. Otherwise, life is obviously difficult. But then there is always is a problem. Any partnership, joint venture or strategic alliance, your trade secret is disclosed, and you are developing future competitor. But then you do not have any option. Government do not allow you, so you have to create a joint venture, and that was the case with Hero Honda joint venture.